So this is my AgriFab leaf vacuum. It's a got a Briggs and Stratton 900 series 205 cc engine on it, and it is not running right now. And so I'm about to take it to the shop and get it fixed because we have a pretty major leaf job we got to do this week. And I've actually never used this machine on a job. I know I've never showed it on YouTube before, but I've never even used it on a job. I bought this thing shoot, probably 2 years ago, so I could do leaf jobs and stuff with. And it has a hitch on the front of it that you can pull with your four-wheeler or lawnmower or anything. But the problem is with my zero turns, the Exmark in particular does not have a hitch behind it. So I've yet to put a hitch on the back of my Exmark so I can pull this thing. And they actually have like a universal mount that goes right here, and it comes around to the side of your chute on your lawnmower. But I hadn't bought one of those either. I have not used this machine like I intended it to. So I have, like I said, I got a big leaf job coming up. I already priced it, I got it. I just got to get this thing running so I can do it. And so in my head, this thing was going to crank when I got it out of the shed, but it didn't. And so the mechanic thinks it's probably something like a coil or a carburetor or something like that. So shouldn't be too bad of a fix. They should be able to fix it pretty good. We changed out the spark plug on it yesterday, but that didn't fix it. So we're about to take it and get it fixed, see if we can't get this thing running so we can get the leaf job done this coming week. And but I mean, this is a good little machine, and I have a 10-foot hose. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I have a 10-foot hose that hooks onto there with some little mounts, and it actually has a handle on it, and I can sit here and suck up all the leaves and everything. And I actually have a clip that I'll probably put in this video that you can see how this thing works and how good it works and everything. I did a leaf job out here at the house. I just cleaned up all the leaves at the house when I bought this thing, just to run it, kind of get a feel for it. And so works pretty good. And when I run this thing, I run it behind the four-wheeler because, like I said, I don't have a hitch on the mower yet, but I'm gonna get one on there so I can pull this and everything. But like I said, I just have not used this machine like I intended for when I bought it and everything, and I'm gonna use it. I just hadn't had a job big enough to, and I finally got one, so now I got to get running. And I will use it, and you'll see it in the video and everything. But right now we got to get this thing loaded up on the trailer and get it to the mechanic shop, get it fixed, get it running so we can actually use it. So I'm about to go hook up to the trailer. I think I'll carry my, well, 14-foot trailer's got firewood on it, so I'll have to carry the 10-foot trailer and load it up on there and get going like that. So I'm gonna go hook up to the trailer with the truck and get this thing loaded up, and we'll take it down there. We got it all loaded up, strapped down, ready to go, and we're about to head on out here, take it to the mechanic. All right, so I'm headed out to the mechanic shop. Got the leaf vac behind me there, and you're probably wondering, you're probably saying, well, this dude's he's a lot of sugar for a dime on this job. I mean, you're probably right. I'm doing a lot of extra work just to get this job done. But I'm gonna tell you what, the alternative to doing this job, if we don't use the leaf vac, is using a tarp, and using the tarp and the leaf blowers and some rakes. And at that point, you're solely dependent on the wind. I mean, if the wind's bad, you're gonna have a time. I mean, an all-day type deal. It's gonna be rough. And I didn't bid this thing good enough for that. I mean, we could do it for that, and you know, I'd still come out all right. But if I can use the leaf vac on it and get it done with the leaf vac, get it on a little bit faster, that'll be better. Because the thing about this leaf vac is I have a 10-foot hose on it, and I can take that leaf vac, leave it on the trailer, pull right up to the curb, blow all the leaves down to the curb, and then suck them up with the leaf vac, and not even ever have to unload it off the trailer, and not have to do anything, not have to fight the wind. You just get the leaves in a general area, and you know you're in good shape. So it'd be a lot easier to use this leaf back versus a tarp or something to that extent. So that's why I'm kind of going through all the trouble of getting the leaf back working and all that stuff. So plus it needs to be ran, and I need to run it, need to be able to use it, and I might have another job come up that I might need it on. So in general it just needs to be fixed. So that's what I'm getting it fixed for. Anyway, I gotta stop and get some gas over here at the gas station in my truck. Truck's getting low, don't want to run out, and then we'll be headed that way. So check back with you in a minute. Got me a good old Mountain Dew and some good pizza. Combination of the century right there. I'm telling you what, this is the best pizza. The best pizza you can get is at a gas station. I'm telling you what, you can't beat it. So there you go, that's what I'm eating for lunch. So I just dropped off the leaf vacuum, and I'm pulling out of the mechanic shop. And I want to show you all these lawnmowers here. It's a ton of lawnmowers here. This is the lawnmower graveyard, I guess you could say. A bunch of them. And so I talked to him about it, and he said he's gonna look at it, get back with me in a couple of days. Hopefully it's nothing serious, which is a small engine. So I mean, worst case, I just buy a new one and put it on there. But I don't think we'll have to do that. I think he's kind of thinking could be the coil or it could be the carburetor, something simple like that. So hopefully we can get it fixed and running pretty quick. I'm about to go back to the house and work on some firewood stuff. I got two deliveries I got to get done today, and we're gonna get that knocked out. What's going on, guys? It is the next day, and I got a call this morning about 8:30 or so, and they said the leaf vacuum's ready. So, and he told me, y'all are gonna think I'm an idiot, and I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. But in my defense, I hadn't ran this thing in so long that I forgot how it works and everything. And so he told me what it was, and whenever he told me, I immediately felt like an idiot. Like I said, man, it was just so stupid. But anyway, so I got the leaf back right back on the trailer, and it turns out there was nothing wrong with the thing. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. I mean, it would have cranked up just right if I remembered this one step, and it's an important safety step that I didn't even think about. So you see this little button right here. You push that button in and the thing will crank, and you're probably wondering, well, why you have to press that button to make it crank. So I have a hose that goes right here, 10-foot hose I told you about, and has a handle, and that's what you suck the leaves up with. And so it's in here. I store it actually in the hopper of this thing. That way, when I put it in the cargo shed down there, it just goes right in there, and I don't have to, weave it around stuff. It just makes it more compact. So I took that off, and I didn't even think about it, but when that hose is on, there's the mount that goes right here has a little thumb on it that presses that in. And so it won't allow you to crank this thing without the hose on it. And I hadn't used this thing in so long that I completely forgot about that. And so if you put the hose on, it pushes that button in, which it allows it to crank. So this is kind of like the kill switch, and when that button's not pressed in, the kill switch is turned on, so it's not going to crank. So that was my bad. Didn't even think about it. That never even ran across my mind. We went and bought a new spark plug for it. We sprayed starting fluid in the air filter. I mean, we thought of everything in the book except for that little safety feature right there. But this thing ought to be running like a champ now, though, because I'll tell you what, we got a new spark plug, new air filter, and the carburetor's cleaned out. So this thing ought to run a whole lot better, considering it would crank up before we had that. So this thing got a good tune-up in that we didn't even know we needed. And so we got that done. But so just wanted to show y'all how big of an idiot that I can be sometimes. And really not being an idiot, it's just really I slipped my mind, forgot about it. But it could have saved me a trip to the mechanic if I had thought about that. But moral of the story is always read the user manual, I guess, before you start taking stuff to the mechanic. But anyway, anybody could have forgot that. I don't feel that bad. It needed a tune-up anyway, because it's good to get the air filter changed and all that changed out, and the carburetor clean here and there. So everything they did to it is going to help it, so I'm not even mad. I just really feel very, very stupid for forgetting that, but like I said, we got it fixed, got it running, ready to go. We're gonna get the leaf job done next week. Got a big load of firewood hooked up to the GMC there, taking tomorrow, about 30 minutes away. And so everything's going pretty good. So appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Always remember all the safety features that's on your equipment so you don't mess up and take a piece of equipment to the mechanic for no reason. So appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all later.